everybody, today I am sharing with you a quick and easy tutorial on how to recreate this napkin fold. What's great about this napkin fold is it doesn't require any crazy origami skills. You don't have to have fancy napkins that hold a fold or are well starched. You just have to have a napkin that is mostly ironed and a nice napkin ring that you want to feature. Now to do this, I'm going to take it apart and I'll show you exactly how it's done, so you can see where all the wrinkles work out. So I just unfolded the napkin, and as you can see there are some obvious wrinkles, but only in the middle. And the reason that is because that's really the only spot that you'll have to really focus on maneuvering as we create this. Now to get started, give your napkin a general eyeball. They're never really a perfect square. Mine has some scalloped edges, and it's not quite the perfect square, but that's okay. Now, folding it, you don't have to, but you can kind of get a sense of where the center of this napkin is. So keep an eyeball in that area so you know about where the center of the napkin is, because that will be important in a minute. If you feel like you'll forget, I like to put a napkin ring there just so I have a general idea of where the center of the napkin is. Now this is where the main shape of the napkin fold comes out, but it's also the easiest part. So we're just going to take our corner on one end and just start folding it over itself like you did in elementary school, creating a fan-like shape. Not very thick. It doesn't have to be precise. You're just getting a general fan. And you'll notice that I'm not folding the whole napkin all the way across. I'm mostly just focusing on the interior element of it. And I'm focusing on just getting it to about the center part. Now it doesn't have to be exact, it just has to be close. Now I'm just going to use this because this is what I have on hand that I can hold down the napkin fold. And what we're going to do is the exact same thing on the other side. So we're just going to take our napkin and we're going to try to keep it as close to on, I'll say a parallel plane as we can, but it doesn't have to be perfect with this. This is not that kind of origami fold. So what's going to end up happening is they're going to get folded together and they're going to meet hopefully close to the center. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this is not that kind of fold. So now that you've got the two fans next to each other, you'll see the rest of the napkin has kind of started to create some waves on its own. What we're going to do is we're going to hold down both of them with our thumbs. We're going to pick them up. We're going to invert them, and then we're going to sandwich them together. So essentially we took them and we twisted them out and pushed them back together. So now they have these nice pleats and folds. From here, I'm just going to hold the napkin so gravity pulls it down, still holding it together with my thumb and a finger. And from here, I can take my napkin ring and gently, I like to do it with the folded side down. You'll notice there's folds on both sides, but there's one that has a little bit more of the finished edge. I like to push that gently through my napkin ring. Now how far you pull it in and out on the other side is up to you, but I just like just a little bit so it's held into place. Now from here, we just lightly finesse the napkin until it's our desired look. With this design, it's easy to see how it could be used in a number of different place settings. As in green, here you can see it looks kind of like a tropical leaf, but given the nature of these placemats with the watercolored peacock feathers, it also has a feathery effect to it. So be creative with the napkins you use, play with the color, and enjoy the texture and the nice fluid draping that these napkins can provide.